Would you like some more? I was just curious if you had enough or not. Too much or too little? Good morning. Welcome back. We're here for the moisture. As always, nothing has changed. Let's see. Okay. Well, alright. Well, I need to change some stuff in Discord right now. Like the announcements, how there is not one. I need to make that change immediately. Let's see. Stream is live. Come get it while it's wet. Alright. At everyone. Quench. How do you spell quench? Quench. Okay. Stream is live. Come get it while it's wet. Also, let's see. Also, question. When you are how do I word this? Okay, so I want to be like, okay, when you're thirsty, where do you go on the internet for moisture? But I actually want to know, like, what is a person's preferred social medias? That's what I really want to ask. But I can't help not referencing fluids. It's difficult for me not to do such a thing. When you I don't know how to say it. When you are thirsty. What is this vibrating sound? Thirsty. Okay, that's not how you spell thirsty. Thirsty. What platforms? Also, question. When you are thirsty, which website? Which website? I'm thinking of which website type of thing. Also, I think my mic is still peaking. Since Recon said it a long time ago, but I never went back and fixed it. Let's see. When you're thirsty. I mean, there's got to be a better way to word it. It's just, I kind of don't want to word it a better way. That's funny. It's like, there's a better way to do this. I just don't want to do it better. I want to do it this way. The wet way. Okay. It takes so long to come up with these things. You guys just don't know how long I sit here coming up with very simple stream titles and such. Or basic questions. You know, I mean, a simple hello can take me about 30 minutes just to get it right. Just to get, you know, something in words that I'd be satisfied with. When you are thirsty, where do you Where do you quench your thirst? Where? I still need it to be more relevant to like a website though. When you are thirsty, where do you quench your thirst? Where do you quench your thirst? But I need like an answer. I need like a so the actual question is, where do you spend your time on social medias and stuff like that? Like, what websites do you go to? Like a YouTube, a Reddit, a TikTok, a something. I don't know. It's something. Galicio, what's going on, dude? How you been? You caught me in the moment of thinking aloud. See, I can't ask basic questions without just inserting some sort of moisture into it. Like the Browns an insertionist is what I'm saying. I mean, I just can't pull it out sometimes. Does anyone else have that problem? I'm sorry. These are my issues. But what's going on, dude? How you been? What the weekend and the Monday been like? Alright. Oh yes, there are new things in this game. I don't know what they are. Oh, the Akuma thing. Oh, and there are new things in stories as well. Something. It's a thing. It's two things. Fated 4. Deviant Fatal 4. Fated 4? Fatal 4? I forget. What? Yo, first official? Oh, you didn't tell us. See, and I was just talking about not being able to pull out. Like literally, that was just what I was talking about. And then this man comes in here and tells me he's just the best at it. This man Kazuma right here, a proud non-puller outer. Congratulations, my guy. How's the ultrasound? I don't. Yeah. So does it look good? I don't know. Other than congratulations, I don't know what to ask about an ultrasound. Can they see what's in between the legs yet? Well, I overclocked my GPU and is mildly improved the FPS of Stories 2. Okay, nice. Yeah, that game does have some smooth moments on Switch, so I can only imagine what it would look like on the PC. Like, very nice, very nice. How far are you in Stories? I was considering playing it today, but I could play it off stream. Oh no, I'm actually kind of starting to enjoy it. Well, I mean, I've been enjoying it for a while. Hold on, let me open up this room fake in case anyone wants to hop in. And because I just like to hunt with one cat. Lobby not found. Passcode. Create 8008. Alright, I forgot to put the stream thing on my main screen. Baby is healthy. Can only see heartbeat and general shape this early. Okay. Alright, looking good. See, we know what the shapes are. I know what shape he's waiting for. He was like, alright, I know that shape. It's a boy. But yo, congratulations, my guy. Congratulations. Had no idea. That man is putting one in the oven. What'd you have it set on that night? Well, did you just have it set on 350? Or do you like it nice and hot? Did you have it set on maybe like a 400? See, qualified cook right here. If I'm about to put one in the oven, I am definitely going to talk to Master Chef Kazuma. Master Chef, Iron Chef, 425. That's a hot bun right there. That is a hot bun. Again, congratulations, my guy. Congratulations. Okay, I'm just going through the demo right now, trying to get to run the QTES. What? The run during the QTE? I don't know what that is. Is that an acronym? Is that a smart people thing? Because I feel like it's not reading my inputs. Okay, that's the quick time events. Okay. All right, yeah, that is kind of weird. Man, those quick time events are kind of annoying. Especially because, I mean, I'm just trying to sit back and play a casual RPG. Like, what? I mean, it's a nice change of pace from classic Monster Hunter where you got to be on edge at all times. Like, classic Monster Hunter messes with your nerves. But then, where now I'm playing an RPG and now, immediately I got to mash buttons. Or immediately I got to interchange tap the shoulder buttons or rotate the stick. The stick rotation is the worst. Because you have to completely change the way you hold the controller with your hands. It's a lot. It's a lot. Still, very decent game, though. Very decent. Needs more quality of life things. Like, a lot more. But overall, maybe in the next, 7 more installments, they might get it figured out. Hey, man, it took Pokemon that long, so hey. Alright. Okay, also, what was I trying to say? Oh, I didn't even ping Discord. So, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to say. Alright, well, I have the stream is live part, so that's good. But I also wanted to pose a question. So the base of the question is, where do you spend most of your time on? What social medias do you spend most of your time? But since I have a near inescapable obsession with inserting moisture, I'm like, okay, when you're thirsty, where do you go to quench your thirst? And that's not going to give me the answer that I was initially set out on. However, though it wouldn't be the initial answer that I need, it would provide me with entertaining answers. I'm trying to combine entertainment with information. Is that a thing? Infotainment? That might be a word. Google. Tell me about infotainment. BK, you should play Stories 1 and see the crap I had to go through in that game. I don't want to do that. I don't want it. We're gonna go with the gentle yet stern no. Man, just hearing about it, like even in this game, it's like, yo, what? I gotta go to the menu every time I want to change the lead monster. Oh, so the lead monster has to be the ride monster has to be the first one I throw in battle. Like, what else? It's a bunch of little things, and I'm just like, ugh. Like, what? Yes, the organization. I was just telling a friend of mine about this yesterday. The organization in there is terrible. Yo, this game has worse organization and storage than the first Pokemon. Because all they had to do was had separate boxes. Separate boxes. You can put whoever you want in this box, or you can take them out of this box. Put them in box number 4 or 5 or 6 or 69. But no, you can only sort them by what type they are, which, like, in ascending level, when you got them. It's another one, but they're pretty useless. They're pretty useless. Pokemon had limited storage, BK. I'm okay with that. This game has limited storage because, well, at least right now I can only hold one something. I don't remember the number. I'm nowhere close to having that many, but it's just the storage. Like maybe storage is not the right word. Organization is very bad. Organization very, 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 very bad. Because it is just better when you have the option to put things where you want them. A good example will be games that let you configure the controller. Now, most times the controller configuration by default is very good. Very good. I remember I was playing Armored Core 5, and I tried to change the controller configuration, which that game literally used every single button. And I was like, oh, well, I think I would like it like this. Oh, I like it like that. Well, I kept changing it, and then I just realized that I was wrong. Have you ever just realized you were wrong? It took a while. It normally hurts when you at that first impasse of the first impasse of conflict. It's like, I'm not wrong, you're wrong. It was one of those situations. But then over time, I realized I was wrong. But okay, I went on a long tangent to say, yes, even though you might think with your game you've got the organization set up good, so perfect that no one could ever want to change it, just give people the option to change it. I mean, it's just nice. Just organization, organization, storage. It's well, yeah. But other than that, the game is solid. Combat takes a while to get used to, because I had to realize that it's not like Pokemon with as soon as you get type advantage you win. I mean, kind of, sorta, but with Pokemon, battles end pretty fast when you have type advantage. Even with type advantage in this game, these battles take a long time. Like, I guess they were going for, a Monster Hunter is like just a continuous boss battle. They were trying to go for the same thing with this. Because I remember when I fought Great Jaggy, and I was like, oh, well, it won't be so bad. But yeah, I was over here spending 10 minutes on every single Great Jaggy. It was kind of disheartening and humbling. I was like, yo, I'm clear. I don't know. I don't know anything. What do I know? Like, if I'm taking 10 minutes on a Great Jaggy, what could I truly say that I know? You know nothing, Jon Snow. That's the only thing that can be said. But upon learning that, it's kind of cool. Because I was wondering why they had the whole donut thing. And I was like, okay, couldn't I just use healing potions? But it's like, it's kind of like a Monster Hunter fight. It's like chances are you're taking damage after every fight. You're not going to go into really any fight in Monster Hunter and just take no damage whatsoever. And it's like that. Like, even the basic of monsters kind of leave you dinged up fairly decently, unless you just ridiculously overpower them. Hold on, I gotta do the thing where I can do things. Elgato, create source projector. Okay, there's some stuff right here. Alright, squeeze it in there. Ah, we have squozen it. Alright, good. Bro, I beat Great Jaggy in 3U in like 5 minutes with the base hammer. Okay, hammer actually really does destroy him, especially if you get those stuns. But, okay, I'm going to say that a Great Jaggy will take you longer in Stories 2 than in that game. Alright, Stories 2, you got clapped by the first Great Jaggy you met. Yo, man, they're tough. They're tough. And then, they got the little Jaggies there. And then when you kill one, guess what? Here comes some more. Yeah, that was like a boss battle. Which, once I understand that's what the game is going for, I was like, okay. So they're kind of pulling that influence from the classic series. Like, literally everything in Monster Hunter is a boss battle. So I like that. Well, upon knowing it, I liked it. At the very beginning, I was like, yo, I'm still fighting this dude. Can I do something else? What? Like, it was so nice when I got Narga, and I could just not fight things. But yeah. The one they gave you at the start of the game with yellow sharpness. Oh, yeah, the base hammer. Yeah, man, you keep landing those KOs. I remember it was like a demo. I forget which demo it was. It was probably like the Try demo or the 3U. Did they have a demo? One of those demo games well before 4U, which it would have to have been the Generation 3. Whatever in there. But yes. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, just hit it in the head, Forehead. Just hit it in the head. Alright, as of right now, to be real with you, Brown does not know. Just wanted to go live. Like, if anybody wants to hop in, sure, feel free to do so. But maybe I was just in a talking mood right now. I've literally not played the game yet. And also, I got a bit of a wake-up call where it's like, yes, I put it out there that I would like my stream to grow, but I'm not doing the wake-up calls, that I'm not doing the things that would require that would instigate growth. Well, growth would ensue. I don't know. I'm getting a little too wordy right now. So that's why I was trying to figure out what social medias do people normally hang out on. Because what it's really going to come down is to video editing again, and I will improve on that skill. Not the strongest muscle, but you know, we like to flex. We like to flex it. Get a little flex in there. We do our push-ups every night, right? Just get like 20 in a night and you're doing pretty good. But yes, so that as of right there, yeah, just trying to change up the formula. And I know you in particular, Cosmo, you said one time, if I remember correctly, you were like, 3 times a week isn't enough for me, Brown. You're not satisfying me the way you used to. And then at that point, I felt like a bad lover. Brown doesn't want to be a bad lover. All right, Twitter's probably your best bet to just clown on some big businesses, and you will grow. Clown on big businesses? Is that just the thing now? Is that as the kids say, or the kids of like 5-10 years ago, as they used to say, but they're pretty much adults now and probably have a job. As those kids would say, is that what's hot in the streets right now? Is that what's hot in the streets? Be real with you, I probably wouldn't get into that. It just seems not fun. I mean, yeah. I mean, because I'm on Instagram. Well, I just look at Instagram. I'm not a big Twitterer, but it's like some people on Instagram, like they'll be an artist, and I'm like, oh man, they got cool art. And I was like, oh, they have a story here. Let me look at their stories, and they're just bashing things. I was like, ugh, I don't like it. I don't like it. So it's kind of like you got to figure out why you don't like it, and I can agree. They're just, yeah, everything's not perfect in the world, but it's kind of like a negativity thought base. Friend that I was referring to earlier, your diet is more than what you put in your mouth. Ha ha ha. So it's like if you're just hanging around these people that are just so negative, like that rubs off on you, and that's the antithesis of what I intend to do with my stream. The antithesis. Sorry. You said something. Yeah, like whenever Amazon tweets, you remind him to pay their taxes. What? You remind them to pay their taxes? So what, Amazon doesn't pay their taxes? Alright, well, hey, I learned something. In which that's cool. Well, I mean, I don't know. Everyone should pay their taxes or figure out something with their taxes. But upon knowing that doesn't change anything for me. Okay, Amazon doesn't pay their taxes. What? Donald Trump doesn't pay his taxes. Somebody else doesn't pay their taxes. Like, that changes nothing for me. I'm just so unaffected by those things. Yeah, I get it. You know, it can be done unethically, and yes, there should be someone in charge to oversee that. But I'm not here to oversee that. So it's just one of those things where it's okay. The TDLR is I don't care. Too long didn't read. Brown just does not care. All right. Oh, they were just bailed by the government? Oh, well, that sucks. Well, I guess in that case, it's like I don't know. I'm every time like something takes place like that, I just think, okay, well, what can I do? What can I do? What is my action that would help prevent from doing such like that? And generally, that's voting. So, your vote counts, so make it count. Vote for someone that would not, as best you understand, would not allow something like that to take place. And then, I don't know, maybe you could start a conversation about it if it means that much to you. Yeah, that could be a thing. But I'm probably just going to stick with letting someone whose job it is to do that take care of that. That's kind of... It's kind of where I am. I'm definitely yo man. People got their roles, so let them play their roles. All right. Whenever Uber tweets tell them to pay their drivers more. Okay, this is sounding like pretty easy content. Easy content, Forehead. All right. All right. Maybe we're on to something here. Maybe we can work something out. It's like, what? Oh, all I got to do is set it to where it's like every time they tweet, it notifies me. It was like, oh, pay your drivers. Woo, content. Easy peasy. Very nice. Very nice. Well, all right. Well, when I say very nice, well, literally my past several statements were all facetious. Anywho. But yeah, but I guess I'm more of like a content creation zone right now, because like I said, I got a bit of a wake up call. So it's like, yo, what I'm doing right now is not enough. So, and Brown does enough, so we have to do enough. So, but yeah, that's why I was asking about the social media of choice, which I don't know. Maybe I got some sort of grudge against Twitter. I don't know. It just seems like that's where all the gripers go. Like, it just doesn't seem like the place of my people. These aren't my people. Where are my people? All right, gonna head out. See you around. All right, I'll just monologue about my situation, my content situation, solo. But yeah, so ultimately, well, I guess it's just the place where you go is the place where you feel comfortable, or the place that you like. But I would say something more along the lines of Instagram. This was very interesting. A friend of mine, we have very opposite preferences. So we have similar interests, but completely opposite preferences. He likes Facebook and Twitter, and I don't like them. But I like Instagram and well, yeah, that's kind of it. All right, hold on. Brown has something against Twitter. Cancel Brown. I do not like Twitter, man. Just go ahead and get the cancel army.
Oh, yeah.
And bring them on up. All right, yo. Series of 5s, 4s, and H's. Thank you. Probably a bot, but if you're not, I love you. Oh, whatever. If you're a bot, I love you too. Anyway, all right. You ain't solo, BK. People are listening. Wait a minute. Sano, that's who. Sano, that's who. Sano, that's who. Are you have any relation to Will? You are Will. Will, what's up? I had to click your thing to kind of see your profile image. Because I was like, Sano, that's who. You sound like Will, that's who. But what up, dude? It's been a minute. How you been holding up, my guy? Let's see. All right. But yeah, I'm just kind of hover. We're just talking. We're just talking under the Monster Hunter tag. That's all it is. I am Will. See, I was like, kind of like I was getting my Yoda on. All right. Decided to change it up because he's coming back. Oh, guess who's coming back? He's coming. That's what she said. Yo, nice, my guy, nice. All right, perfect. All right, so you are here right on time, right for the perfect topic. Everything's perfect. You're perfect. Let's begin. Okay, so yeah, pretty much. Well, I don't know how much you heard, but I'll try to recap best I can. But I have goldfish memory, so that's only about 30 seconds. So like I said earlier, I got a bit of a wake-up call. And it was like, I have declared that I want to grow stream, but what I'm doing right now is not enough. It's not enough. And the main thing is just producing content on Twitch. Going live on Twitch is probably the worst path of growth that it could ever even be considered growth. So I was considering asking the platforms that other people hang out on, but then it's kind of like I suppose I answered my own question with the whole well, if you're going to go to another platform, go to the one you like. Do what you like, forehead. What a forehead question to a forehead answer. All right. What kind of wake up call? Let me see if I can find a thing for you. Someone said something, or did you have a random self epiphany on your own? It's not a random self epiphany. It is definitely a self longing, like a desire. Like I desire to do something with the stream. And a video that I watched kind of gave me the kick in the nutsack that I needed. Hold on, I can shoot it to you real quick. It is Devin Nash, very good dude to watch as far as like content creation, all that stuff. He covers a lot of Twitch and YouTube and content creator thingies. Hold on, copy link address. Sure, we'll watch the vid. Yo, man, I would like watch the vid right now because it's like a discussion piece. Like it's really good. Like really with anybody, but definitely people in the position of I want to stream and I want it to grow and be relevant or things of that sort. Like, but ultimately it's like what value do you provide? All that stuff. Like, how do you differentiate? Like stop doing the lazy work. Which the lazy work is? Oh yeah. It's a big one, my boy. It's a big one, big thick one right there for you. But I assure you, if growing a presence on a social media is worth anything to you, I'm gonna say the majority of that video is what you want. And the only reason I say the majority and not like the whole thing, because, of course he's got to say hello in the beginning and he's got to say goodbye at the end. But he's really, 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 really good dude to watch. I'm working, but I work from home and I have crazy freedom. Yo, man. All right. See, that's the good stuff right there, because it's like, what do you do with the freedom? What do you do? What stimulates you? That's what you should do. All right. But from the title alone, I can tell the type of content. I get what you mean already. So my 2 cents, if you care on the topic. Well, yes. You give me all the change you got in your pocket. Especially if it's some silver stuff. I love that silver change right there. People only want to give you the 2 cents, but I'll take a quarter. I'll take a few quarters. You get enough quarters, you might be able to pay some bills. But yes, as you're typing it up. But yeah, so that's where I'm right now. It's just doing what needs to be done. Doing what needs to be done. We do more. We do more. You got to just just get out of the routine, because it's a comfortable thing. It's an easy thing. Just going live on Twitch versus like doing a YouTube video, because a YouTube video has to have some degree of structure. You have to be like, okay, this is where it starts, this is what it ends, this is what I'm giving people. Like, generally with a Twitch stream, you just go live and play the game. And, you know, if people like you, that's cool. They'll hang around and keep chilling with you and all that good stuff. But it's a different mindset. Very different mindset. And a different set of skills, too. Whereas, yeah, with YouTube, you need to have editing skills. All right. Hold on. You can, all right, so 2 cents. All right. You can stream to like 3 platforms at once and grow your community on multiple areas. Like, for example, if you stream to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, you will garner community growth from whatever people choose to digest the content. Also, with YouTube, you can chop up the highlights and do concentrated content if you like. So yes, I've been working on that. I've fallen by the wayside, but every time you fall off the horse, you get back on. But yes, as far as the multi-stream, I'm actually doing that right now, because it's what is it, a website? Yeah, it's a website called Restream. So yeah, I'm pretty much going up to where is it at? Well, let's be honest with ourselves. This is the honest moment. So yeah, I'm going live to YouTube, not Facebook. Facebook has some sort of complications. But yes, YouTube. What else? Okay, it seems to not be working. Let's try this again. Okay. Yes. So let's just say right now, because it's YouTube, Twitch, and DLive. And the only reason I'm going to DLive because my Facebook thing isn't working properly. But even if it did, it doesn't matter, because right now I have 4 viewers on Twitch, 0 viewers on YouTube, 0 viewers on DLive. Like, it still comes back to the value you provide. And, you know, we gotta bite you gotta take the bitter medicine, and just like, well, dang, if you're not doing something unique, providing unique value, then, well, no one's gonna show up. Just kind of that thing right there. Okay, so you already do the multi-stream? Yeah, by itself is not enough. It's not enough. Like, I'm gonna say structured content. Like, you have to know what you give people, and then you have to give it. I don't know. I'm speaking in just very simple terms right now. Hold on. Okay, so you know about that. Now, are you feeling like you are not growing enough, not making enough strides towards growth? It's more along the lines of the strides. Because to answer the first question, yes, I'm not growing enough, but the reason why is because I'm not putting in the work. It's like you kind of hit the live button, and it's like, okay, I'm doing my part, but you're doing a part. You're doing a very small part, or at least particularly for the goals you want. It all depends on your goals, because you really could just stream 2 friends, 4 friends. Like, yeah, and that would be fine, perfectly fine if that's what you want to do. But if you want more, you have to do more, or at least do something uncomfortable. So yeah, so you just feel like when you go live, you're just doing the bare minimum. Yeah, yes, that's it. Quote it, and laminate it, hang it up on the wall, take it to the bank. That is it right there. It is not enough. So it's like, cause what was it? It was a while ago. I think the same dude. That dude is pretty good. Like but it's like Twitch can kind of be like your content generation station, but it's not a platform of growth. There's no way you can't grow on Twitch. There's no algorithm to help you. So, oh dang. Yeah, I've been talking so much. It's like I literally only pick up the controller when the screen goes dark. Quality gaming content. All right. So if you want more, then yes, of course, definitely try working on brainstorming ideas on what else you can do. It would really. So right now, it would definitely be the more structured content. So I just feel like being proficient at editing is like the single biggest thing one could do. Being proficient at editing and making time to do it. Because I'll be honest. Because I was on a whole little find an editor campaign. And though I wasn't picking the highest paid editor, so yeah. Because I was on, what's that site? Freelance something. I don't know. I forget. I don't know. It's something where you find people to work for you. And yes, like I said, I wasn't picking the best, the people with the highest prices. But editing can be tedious and time consuming. It is, in my first experiences, not a very enjoyable thing to do. But it is such a important role. Like it's just critical. It's just critical. I know it comes easier to some people than others. Oh wow. Should I just put on some music or something? Where are we at? Turn this controller back on. I want to hear video game music again. Alright, well, while that's figuring that out. Maybe try different games, see if people are interested, or try contests, giveaways, or like challenging viewers to things. Challenging viewers, and it's tough for me to agree to any of those because it's like, yes, you can try different games, but I still fall into the boat of the value proposition. What value do you bring? Like, these are the hard questions I'm asking myself. This is the standard I'm holding me to. Where was it at? See if different people are interested. Try contests. See, with contests you need people. With giveaways you need people. With viewers you need people. Like, you have to bring people in first before you can even mess with those. At least the way I'm viewing it right now. I cannot turn this controller back on. Okay, it's just gonna be one of those streams. Let me find some music real quick. Should I change this over to just chatting? Okay. What's like some good ambient music? I'm sorry. I'll get to you, Will. Just give me a second. I need noises. I need some smooth jazz or lo-fi. I hear everyone likes lo-fi, so let's do lo-fi. Okay, load up lo-fi. It's loud. There it goes. That is pretty good. Okay, I see why everyone's talking about lo-fi. It's nice. Alright, yo, I cannot, fuck it. Alright, so where was that? Maybe you would do well with skits, like roleplay content, or playthroughs, or reviews. I don't know. Now that's some stuff I could grab onto, because it's like structured. Maybe I'm putting too much emphasis on the word structure, but definitely it's not just hitting live and just playing a game. It's got to be more. There's got to be more than that for me. All right. When it comes to editing, I feel you need to understand that you will be hearing your own voice a lot. Also, that it will take time. I highly recommend you try to do it on your own. Yeah. It is. It requires some muscle. It definitely requires some muscle. Don't feel rushed to reply. You doing your thing. Figure stuff out. Yeah, figuring stuff out. Okay. Alright, since I don't feel rushed to reply, I'm just looking at this control. It's really bugging me. That's not working. That's what happens when you go third party. What is this? 2 blinking dots. What does that mean? Okay. I'm sorry. It's if I don't figure this out right now, I'm literally gonna go crazy. Well, not like clinically crazy, but like a mild consumer crazy. Crazy like on Black Friday, but not like you need to put me in the padded room. All right. I'm just wandering the world as I work, lurking. Okay. Shit, if you want, I can hop in Discord and talk to you live as I work. Sure, why not? Hold on. Let's see. Get me my headsets. What was it? That waifu game has literally destroyed my associations. Every time I go for a command, I always do $. Alright. You can hop in there, and then you should have access to the mics. Hold on, I'm put my headset on. Yeah, let's just switch this over to freaking just chatting. Okay, the controller still didn't turn on. Okay, it's actually a problem because I've never seen it blink like this before. Alright. I don't know how loud that is for everybody. I'm gonna get this right. Make an adjustment. Just have the menu screen for Switch. I had to take it off the dock and then hit the menu and then just put it back in there. Yo, professional streamers. Oh, one moment. I'm muted. Alright. Yo. Alright, let me get your volume up.
Alright, take your time.
Okay, say something.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Okay, you should be good now. You should be good. Well, at least I can hear you. If anybody else shows up, then they can.
Chime in?
Yes. All right. All right, but yo, Will, what is going on, dude? Oh, I don't think we've ever spoken, but I mean, well, not voice to voice, but
I think we have. It's just been a very, very long time. Back in the days of Monster Hunter, who I don't remember which one. Probably For You.
Yeah. That's when everybody was like active and going for it. It's just the For You days. Every time it's like, man, you remember back in For You.
The nostalgia kicks in and shit.
I
remember back in my hub.
Back in my hub, not up in my hub. But yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, those days were great, man. Like For You was such a good time. You know, like people were in and out using the hubs and the lobbies. You were able to play with randoms like on the fly, and it was just really good times, man.
It was like, I mean,
not that the times aren't good now. It's just, you know, I'm just saying like that was back when I was around.
I see. Yeah, so because I remember, I think back then you had like a schedule of it It was like every other day or Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. It was something like that. I remember.
It was something like that, you know, in the mornings because I was working that late night shift, and I would get home at like at 8, and I would get on and do like a morning stream, and then I'd fall asleep in the afternoon and go back to work. You know, rinse and repeat shit.
Okay. Yeah, you said you were working at like a. The best I remember, you said you were working at a bank. And you were like, "Yeah, man, I can go to sleep at work." I was like, "Yo, can I get an application, please?"
That's what I was doing, man. I would clock in at midnight, you know, take care of some work, you know, count the money. It'd be tons of money. It'd be like tens of thousands of dollars.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
make sure it was all good for the next day or whatever. You know, handle a couple things here and there, and then yeah, man. Sometimes I'd bring my laptop to work. I would watch people, you know, doing their like, you know, late night streams. I'd bring like my, you know, I would bring like my handhelds and play. You know, I used to I even had a hotspot, and I was playing with people like on my, you know, my DS, a hotspot, you know, like getting hunting, and then like sometimes while I'm working, something would come up and I got to take a break. You know, I would usually, you know, pop a Farcaster, go back to base, take care of it, come back.
Yo, you had the setup then right there. It's like, oh man.
You remember on the DS screen on the bottom you can have like the map.
Oh, you have like, Farcaster.
And then like and on the bottom you can have some items. Yeah. Farcaster and Life Powder, bro. Combo.
Yeah, nice. So pretty much right now, like, so you said you have a lot of freedom right now.
Oh yeah, right now I'm actually working. I work for Verizon and Asurion. I don't know if you know who Asurion is. It's basically,
isn't that the credit people?
It's the company that basically, if something happens to your devices, like either your phone, tablet, TV, whatever you have insurance for, 95% of the time it's through Asurion, and they'll either repair it or replace it for you. So basically, what I do is I do tech support. I try to help fix your device, whatever. Like I mainly work with phones though. So basically, I try to fix your phone. If I can get it up and running, great, you're happy. If not, I set you up with a repair technician. And if the repair technician isn't available, then I'll just send you a replacement.
Okay.
Anything else? Like if it's like, you know, they say, oh, you know, my bill, or oh, I got charged, or oh, I want to do this. I'm like, that has nothing to do with me. You can go talk to somebody else. The cool thing is I don't actually talk to nobody on the phone. I'm in the chat. So like I have a whole computer set up here. I got like 3 monitors. I got chats open. I got like tools here for like different phone types. I got account programs to pull up people's accounts, you know, see what's going on.
Okay.
But yeah, I mainly just sit here at my desk. I got, you know, I'm over here just typing to people, you know. Man, half the time there's people coming in, I forgot my Facebook password. I'm like,
that's it?
All right. You know, I'm like, all right, well, you know, you're going to, you know, go to the Facebook login. And like, yeah. And I'm like, and you're going to tap on forgot password. Because I can't fix that for you. You got to fix that yourself.
Okay.
But other than that, yeah, I just, you know, I do a lot of troubleshooting, you know, testing and stuff. And then half the time I'm just sitting here listening to Spotify, watching YouTube videos. Like I said, I, you know, randomly pull up a stream and I lurk for a bit. You know, I've been keeping it real down low for a long time. But the last like 2-3 months, I've been slowly acquiring. I've been getting the kind of the itch to kind of.
That's what it is. It is like an itch. Like it's like, because I had stopped for a while. I was like, dang, I just want to do it again. So oh man. But yes, I feel you on that. I feel you. Oh, real quick, I'm gonna talk. Yo, Boros, what's going on, man? Who we got in here right now is Sano, that's who. Old school hunter from way back in the day. Will, that's who. If you've been around, but right now we're just kind of talking. What's our topic? I don't know. Right now, how it's got started, cause I want stream growth, but I'm not doing what it takes to do it. And right now we're just having a discussion right now. So that's pretty much where we are.
We're brainstorming. You're brainstorming with a guy who's retired.
Don't worry, man. You're coming out of retirement.
Yeah. So I don't know if you felt the same way, but basically, like, you know, I've been gone for a long while, and I just like, you know, and honestly, it felt good to be away because I don't know about you, but it felt like sometimes it was almost like a chore to go live, and also like it almost felt like, a weird feeling, like you felt like you had to like do something, or you was either gonna get left behind or forgotten, or sometimes it just felt like you didn't have any privacy. I had a mix of all of that. I felt like, sometimes I didn't want to go live. Sometimes I felt like, like I either wasn't good enough, and then there was times where I felt like, I just want to just relax, chill, play games without worrying about, all the metrics and or the growth and or the brand and or just all types of things, right? So I took a long break. I was like, you know what? Let me see if that's what I really want to do. If I want to either stay away or come back, whatever. So for a long time, I stepped away, and I just honestly enjoyed gaming on my own with my friends, with my girlfriend, and it felt great. And it's been feeling great for years. But then I, of course, since I was in the community for a long time, I like I said, I pop in, I lurk, I don't say nothing. People don't even know I'm around, and I'm just, watching, and I see things. I see people, enjoying games that I'm enjoying now. I see people, doing the stream thing, and I'm like, and no knock to them. I'm not knocking anybody, but like, sometimes you see them and you just be like, they're doing it, but it's not all that great. Like, it's not as entertaining as it could be. Like, I feel like they could, not that they could be doing more, but I feel like the community could be enjoying something that's giving them more, like a better experience. And I'm like, not saying that I can provide the best experience in the world, but I'm like, you know what? I have the passion, I have the drive, I have the eye. I feel like I could see things that, people would like to see, or do things that people would like to enjoy to watch, even if it's just providing an atmosphere and or a place for people to, come gather together, chill, hang out, spark discussion. So that way, while you're playing and doing whatever, people are talking about all types of things, just getting it on, in their daily life while you're kind of live and stuff. The community thing.
Yeah. Oh man, like you. Dang, that was a lot to unpack right there. Let me first say,
take your time. While you do that, I'll pop it. I'll type to some people. Get paid.
Yeah. Nah. Well, I'll first say, thank you for being so open, because how you started that is like you didn't have any privacy. You didn't want to go live. Like, yes. Like, I've experienced that, and I feel like a lot of people experience that. Like, even Karada here. Yo, Karada, what's going on? Have you experienced that? Who's saying they think they can outshine me? Mr. Monster Hunter. Oh, this is the bestest and greatest guy ever. What is up, my dude? What is up? Yo, I got, well, if you remember him from back in the day, Will, that's who, but right now, Sano, that's who. Hey, boo-boo.
Hey, boo-boo.
Yeah, and we're just talking about just stream stuff, stream life. Like I said, I started today, and I just kind of like whatever. It's like I realized that I want stream growth, but I'm not doing the things that is required for stream growth. So now we're just talking about it. We're just having a conversation, all that good stuff. So lay your heart out. Sword. Karat, all right, so here's the thing. Here's what I wanted to do, and which I still will do, but I wanted to do a mod ceremony, but it just keeps getting away from me. But yeah, man, hold on, I got you. Hold on. Oops, I was about to ban you. Huh?
Click.
Oh, you said sword. I thought you were going to say, cutely saying sword, like give me a sword. But oh well, it's awkward.
Word.
Sword. Hold on, I got you.
He's about to ban him.
You've been promoted to ban list. Sword. See, sorry, I don't know words. I don't know anything. All right, here we go. I give you some. Well, that viewer doesn't exist. Hold on. Just in case someone tries anything funny, I need you to look out for us. All right.
But
oh, oops! Oh, fuck!
What I feel.
My bad.
Well.
Oops! Hold on. Unban. Oh, fuck.
I can't believe you did this to me.
I did not mean to do that. It was an accident. Hold on. See, I was going to have an adult conversation. Now I banned. All right. It's been removed on the ban. Yeah, I was definitely stream abuse right there. F. Oops. What did he say before he left? Take your time banning me? That was an accident. I swear.
He's back, and he's better than ever.
I meant to do mod, but I was just talking about bands and stuff.
He was sitting there like,
This BK, it is.
you better learn your lesson, boy.
Yeah. See, you come in here. What did he do? Call me boo boo. Imagine coming here consistently and getting mad. Coming here for years even after hiatus. All right, I got you. Yo, Seren, what's going on? Who we banning right now? Don't.
Surrendered.
Yeah. Sorry, I already banned the troublemaker. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. But
what
yeah.
I was gonna say is, I recommend, even if you have any inklings of ideas, sparks, or whatever, just like I don't know if you have like paper, pen anywhere nearby, a notepad, something, a whiteboard. Me personally, I have a little notepad for work, but I also use it for other stuff too. But I have a personal like whiteboard for work stuff, and then like in my whole like entertainment area, I have like a whole other whiteboard for like just like personal stuff. Like like I write down groceries. Got a little calendar on there, for games I plan on playing when I come back. I'm gonna write down the schedule and everything. So like what I recommend is, if anything, write down a couple games that you had your eye on, stuff that maybe in your backlog that you've been interested in, giving some love and time and attention to. Do that. Write down some little things, even ideas, even if it's like a slight brand change, or like maybe like an idea for like visuals or something for like even merch. Like of course you need people to even for that, but like you just write down anything, like just because you'd be surprised, like you said, some people have the memory of a goldfish, but just take the time to like write it down, because it can slip your mind and you never remember it, you forget it, and it'll just like and little things like that. What happens to me is that I write something down, and then I I go away from it for a bit, do everything else in my life, and then sometimes when I come back around to it, looking back at it, it'll spark something else. Sometimes it'll make a domino effect or chain reaction, and like you just kind of like it'll eventually start to become a snowball effect that may help you into finding what you may want to do. Like I listed earlier, like the whole thing about doing skits or role play or playthroughs and stuff like that. Like I feel like if you just if you don't know what to do, just find a way to be more engaging, like where you talk more to people, like you give yourself more opportunities to like to make the experience with the viewers like more engaging. So like like if you're whatever you're doing, like if you can make it so where you can start a conversation while you're playing and talking with them at the same time, like that'd be great, because then that gives people a reason to want to sit around and stay. Like they're like, oh, like I'm here, I'm watching, and like, oh, like he's actually talking to me, and like we're having a conversation, we get to know each other, then they're talking amongst each other, and then it starts to slowly grow and snowball from there.
Okay. Yeah, and that's true, because it really is about the engagement. It's, I guess, right now it's just, I'm just seeing, I guess, words. It's like I just see that right now it's just not enough. It's like I said, just going live just isn't enough. Like I'm probably much better off, I suppose you could say, taking this time that I would be streaming right now and like dedicating that time to editing. But there are people that do come in and was like, yo, Brown, I like the vibe you got going on. I like, you're always positive. It's like, so I don't want to let go of that. So it's like, that's why I want Twitch to be that content generation platform. And then from there, I would take, like you said earlier, like do the highlights and stuff like that. But
yeah, that's a way easy way. You should do that, because it's such an easy addition to it. Because you're already hitting live. You're already going. You already have the stuff recorded. It's all there. And I'm pretty sure I don't even have to look. You have it set up so every stream you do is saved, right?
Yeah, that's why.
So look at that. You already have it there, and you can go at any time. If you honestly, all you gotta do, like I said, another notepad, whiteboard. Basically, if you know something funny happened at a certain time, boom, just write it down. write down the timestamp when it happened, and you can like go back to once the stream is done and over. You can clip that little part out. Download it, fancy it up, or do whatever you want to do, and slide it into YouTube, and little by little, slowly like throw that so people can see that. Oh, another thing you could do is like let's say something is a new trailer comes out for something that you've been interested in for a few months or whatever. boom, you could do a reaction thing to that kind of thing, spark conversation on those. Because those kind of videos, people see your reaction to it, and they're like, oh, this is what I thought about it. And boom, you get a whole conversation going in the comments. And then, that can go, I don't know, anywhere from there.
Yeah.
What you talking about, OnlyFans over here?
Oh, yeah, I got one. I mean, I just made the account because it was just like, oh, why the heck not? Why not? Just make it. I mean, I haven't simped. I've yet to simp. However, simping is expensive, so. But yeah, like my boy, he was telling me about like, reactionary stuff is pretty simple to do. And what was it? I believe Seren was here for when I was a react streamer for like 2 days, 1 day, somewhere in that range. But yeah, it's not too terrible. I mean, once you kind of get over it, because I feel like react streams and videos had a bad rap for a good little while. Just like how mobile games, when that kind of came a thing, people were just like, mobile games. But yeah, it's a viable option. Definitely a viable option.
Yeah, man. Yeah, unless you try it and you really don't like it, then don't completely take it off the table for potential usage.
Yeah.
But what else do you feel? Do you feel like you're stuck like in a corner somewhere? Like, do you feel like you can't, like you don't have any ideas because like what have you been mainly putting your stream content time into? Is it mostly still Monster Hunter?
It is mostly still Monster Hunter, and
and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that you gotta play a whole different genre. I'm just saying, like, if you have any other like feeling or urge to like even try something, like you have like I got this game. I haven't put enough love into it. Hey, it doesn't hurt. Hey, no one's gonna be upset. Everyone's gonna be actually pretty shocked and excited. You pop up something different on stream. Like, oh, I have never seen him play this before. Boom, hops in there. Hey, if it's a multiplayer game, even better. I know Overcooked is multiplayer. I see it.
Yes, it is.
And there's a ton of. I know you have everyone. I don't even have to ask. I know everyone has a backlog. So
anyone that's got Steam, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
man.
Man.
I'm gonna play this. If you ain't got a backlog, you're not a gamer. You heard it here first.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I can't disagree with it. I can't. Oh man, but yeah, definitely. All right, so Serena wants me to play Overcooked. Oh boy, that is an option though, because it was a friend that got me into that. She was like, "Play Overcooked with me." I was like, fine.
Did you like it? The stress of having to cook?
No, I don't like it. I mean, it's okay with a friend, but I remember playing it by myself. And I got mad at myself. I got mad at me. I was like, oh my God.
I had some friends of mine who have, I think they have Overcooked 2 or something. And I was watching 3 of them play at once. And it was hilarious, man. It was great. Like, you got one person over by one set of the kitchen, doing something. Everyone's scattered, right? And then, like, they all have to, like, coordinate the dishes to get them together to get them out on time.
Yeah.
And then they're all jumbling around, dropping stuff, throwing stuff across the kitchen. Not doing things on time, leaving pots, dirty, and like it's hilarious because like just seeing people try to coordinate while also doing their own thing, it's just a mess and it's just funny. So I think it would be great, if you do that with you and like a friend or someone else who has it, or shit, even viewers, man, that'd be hilarious because they're gonna be sitting there trying to coordinate with you, and it could be a mess, but hey, I know one thing, it'll be guaranteed to be entertaining.
Okay, a good mess.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, play Age of Empires with me? Man, I played that. I forgot who got me that game. I think it was Anal Hype. And he was like, play this game. And I played it, and I was like, this is hard. Why does everyone want to go to war with me? But yeah, I know another area of like content would be anime, because I've kept an interest in anime. So that would be one way to go about it. But I guess the real reason that I had started talking about this right here, right now, because it really was that moment where I was like, dang, like with this stream, what could I be doing? And I do have a fair amount of free time where I could do other things. But that video was like the kick in the butt where I was like, all right, what you're doing is not working. It's never gonna work. So I guess this is like me finally like swallowing the medicine and just knowing that, all right, it's time to get uncomfortable, because growing requires discomfort. So
Yeah, I can agree. And it's like what like the famous saying goes, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results.
Yeah.
Definition of insanity.
Yeah.
So basically, you feel like you're doing the same thing over and over again, day in, day out, week in, week out, month out, year in, year out, right? And you feel like you're not growing at the speed or pace you want to grow. So again, yeah, you do have to change it up. Like so you either change the content you're feeding other people, change the things that you're doing, and see if you see any change. So definitely give it a shot, man. And honestly, the only people who can really tell you if it's working or not is the people who stop by. Of course you're gonna have your regulars come by, and that's great, but you want new faces, right? So you gotta like try to find a way to make new faces come in. So doing something different should bring in different people.
True. Very true. Very true. All right. And that kind of brings me back to something you mentioned earlier. You said something about brand. So how much thought had you put into like brand and things like that when you were streaming?
I put I'd say small to moderate amount of thought into it because I let me see how I should say it. So basically, when I was doing it, I was mainly trying to build a community, but I really wasn't working on my brand too much.
Mm-hmm.
But I did have my own little thing going. But now that I'm, I took a step back and took a better look on things and everything. I realized, okay, things were potentially leading to a certain way, and if I would have focused more on strengthening my brand and actually making my experience unique and getting people to see realize that, it could have definitely led to a lot of more fruitful things, of course sponsors and or opportunities and or just making a more consistent, stable place for people to want to be around. So basically what I recommend is, of course, sticking to something that you feel can be like, what's the word? Stick to something that you feel like is going to be, of course, recognizable, something unique to you. And not saying you got to change anything. Like, you're fine with what you got, or if you want to try something different, that's up to you. But also, of course, it does help if you have like things to match it all. Like you have a consistent logo. You have consistent information. You try to keep your things easy to sync together. Like keep the same name across all social media. Work on trying to like keep everything the same. You don't want too much differences, because then people will find it hard to match everything together. And make sure that whatever you do or wherever you're trying to build, it's you have an actual a plan for it. Like, of course, you can work towards building a community, but then what are you going to do after that? Like, after you get all these people together, what do you want to do? Like, do you want to take it even further? You can do. It depends on like what you want to, what your not end game goal, but at least like your down the line plans are. Like, some people want to do things where they lead into heavy social media and fan gatherings and or fan interactions and or merch, and there's other people who want to like work on kind of like just collecting a like-minded set of people, a large amount of them, so that way you can work on stuff like for example, if you're like a tech review person, like, and you get a lot of people who love like gadgets and stuff like that, games and whatnot, you can if you gather a bunch of people who are gamers or into a bunch of gadgets and devices, or just in the world of tech, you can get their input on things. You could if you gather that many people, you can easily get a sponsor for some sort of company that creates devices that they would be interested in, and they'll be more willing to set you up with free samples, early beta versions of it, so you can test it out. Then you can get a few that you can give away and then have them test it. You can make it easier. You could be like a ambassador for a company for that wants to grow and get more sales, more consumers, and you could be that bridge between that gaps between the company and the people that they want to speak to. That way, instead of for them spending crazy amounts of money on advertising and not getting anywhere, they know they can reach out to you. You have a set amount of people, that's always constantly growing, and you could help them get more fan engagement with stuff like that. Then there's other things, like if you want to kind of like build something huge, which just means like keeping an awesome space for large amounts of people. You could just do tons and tons of variety content creation, and just everyone can just kind of be a big giant pool of awesomeness. I've seen people who love anime, and like they have like I know someone who's on Twitch who has a ginormous community, and they are all into anime, games, fighting, shooters, like RPGs, everything, and they constantly switch between all of that stuff, and their Discord is huge, and it's like people are always nonstop in and out, engaging, interacting with each other, and like he never has like an issue with like what he's gonna do on the stream. He just mainly sets it up, schedules, and has tons of just tons of like gameplay with like other all his viewers and stuff and whatnot, and it's like it's awesome experience. Like I've been to a stream many times, and like it's there's many different avenues. You just kind of like have to figure out, look at everything from like the big picture perspective and see like where do you want to take this. Like is this really just like a hobby, or is it more so something you want to take more serious, that you want to build into like a part-time job that eventually leads into like a full-time job, or is it more so like you just got to figure out what you want, and then from there, once you figure out like what you want for like the long-term big picture goal, then you can work on all the little pieces that lead up to it little by little, because you're never going to jump from like nothing to like something huge in one night. It all takes time, and it all takes building up like the foundation, and then you just kind of gotta like put it to work, see how it grows up, see what you got to do to adjust, because it's never going to work 100% the first time through. You got to obviously recalibrate things, see what people like, see what people don't like, and actually speak to the viewers, like let them know like, hey, this is what I had in mind. What do you guys think? What do you think I can do differently? And that's something you don't have to discuss live on stream with them. You can if you want, until they'll like it. But also, if you also like, make sure you keep getting people to, join the Discord. You can say, hey, look, this is where we can discuss ideas for the stream, where we can, further maximize, your enjoyment. I want to do everything I can to make you guys have fun, always keep coming back, and you can just have a whole, poll system thing going on. There's lots of ways you can do it.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if you remember, I talk a lot.
What? Okay.
One of the horrible qualities of my streams, I used to talk a lot.
Bro.
But anyway, go ahead, bro. I'll let you take it away. Well, I'm over here running with this shit.
No, and I'll comment on that first. I feel like people that talk a lot have the easiest time with streaming. It's like that's easy content if you're just a natural talker. Like, cause like I'm not like. I'm one of those people that's more of I'm a better listener than I am a talker. So when I stream, first getting to stream, I really had to learn how to talk, like, cause
I know what you mean. You have to learn how to do the whole narrate what you're doing while you have no viewers, and so that kind of I remember that, bro. I remember my very first game that I streamed. Ori and the Blind Forest. And I was sitting here trying to teach myself, how to like play and watch what I'm doing and kind of like narrate my thoughts, and then kind of like when people come in, kind of like, jump off, talking to each other and stuff. Yeah, I remember, man. It's tough growing out, and I'm not saying I'm great at it. I just talk a lot now.
Hey, man, I feel like in regards to streaming, in regards to holding people's attention, talking is better than not. Like having that is, there's a clear strength that I notice. But yeah, but from what you were saying before, definitely a unique experience, because I feel like I've done decent, not great, acceptable with branding, because pretty much, what was it? It's all about the moisture. It's all about the fluids, like sexually suggestive everything. I tend to attract a lot of not in a bad way, but a lot of pervs. But it's they're all good pervs. I love all my pervs that come here.
I feel like for the most part, they're mostly lighthearted pervs, right?
Lighthearted pervs. Like what's a better word than perv? Because some people could take that offensive. It was like a lewdy person. I don't know. It's slightly less than perv, but slightly more than just lewd. Whatever that is, let's just call it moist. I just attract a lot of moist people. But yeah, that's pretty much like I guess you could say my target audience.
I think I figured it out. Your target audience seems to be, the people who come around, I guess, frequently are mature.
There it goes. Perfect word. Thank you. I attract a lot of
mature-minded people.
I love it. All right, perfect. Yes, that's true. It's for mature, sophisticated people.
There you go, man. People of culture.
There it goes. Mature, cultured individuals. But yes, but even with that said, I guess it is part of the experience that I talk about these things and that people enjoy these things. But it's like that's not. Well, I'm going to say that's not a unique enough experience, because,
I agree.
Yeah, because, all right, I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. Like, this is the shameful admission. Like, I don't watch a lot of streams. Like, if I go to someone's stream, it's because I know them or people I know are there. But streams are not my preferred form of content to digest. But it's like, oh, well, new Monstars come out, so I guess I'll go by whoever's stream. Oh, I see. Let's say, oh, well, how dare you? No, that's a compliment to you, Saran. I go to your stream because I like you. Generally, when I go to people's streams, I know them or like them, or maybe it's some sort of information. Because I think like Kanta, I was like, all right, I need to learn how to use a switch axe. Let me go to Kanta's stream and see what he's got going on. Well, even that's not right, because I wouldn't go to his stream. I would go watch his YouTube. Yeah, I would watch the video. It's because, but I don't digest streams as content like that. I'm more of a YouTube person. Like that's the platform that I spend most of my time on for entertainment purpose. You only go there when I yell at you. Other people yell and I don't go, so you're still doing really great there, Soren. What was it?
Yeah. Should be lucky if he comes to lurk.
But yeah, what was it? Just tell me that you're gonna be playing pinball boobs, and I'll be there in a heartbeat. But yeah, I don't watch streams like that. It's not too terribly often, so. It's kind of like I'm trying to create a unique experience for a medium that I don't digest much of. So that's.
And I think you're not alone there. I think there's a lot of other streamers who do the same thing. Like they may stream a lot, but they don't spend their off time watching other streams. Like they may, like you said, hop in, hang out with a couple friends or two, but usually they're not. Usually they're spending their time, looking up other things elsewhere, either researching other stuff on other platforms or just chilling, enjoying life,
Yeah.
But you shouldn't feel bad that just because you are a streamer on Twitch, you're not like a loyal viewer like on like 50 channels. Because honestly, if you're stuck, you can, like, sure, you can pop up a stream on the side and have it active, but are you really sitting there staring at it the whole time and doing nothing else? Like you're never giving, you know,
Yeah.
you're never like fully going to be giving, you know, these streams 100% of your attention in your off spare time when you could be, you know, exercising or doing whatever else you're doing with your life. You know, like, you know, it's sure. Like I'm not saying that there's people who don't like, and there's nothing wrong with people who do. Like I used to do it. I do it every once in a while. Like I'll, you know, pop up and I'll watch some streams for a while. You know, a couple hours. You know, while I'm working or something. But again, it's never 100% full attention. And even when it was, like, you know, I always thought to myself, I could be doing something more productive right now, and the stream isn't productive.
Wow.
But it's just, it all depends on what's going on, you know, with your mind and where you want to go and what you want to do. But yeah, you know, you feel like you could be doing something more productive.
I've definitely been there with that, and it's tough because I've tried to. Well, I didn't try for very long, but I tried to like have a stream open while I'm trying to edit, and I can't focus that way. It's like when I'm doing a task. Yeah. Any task that I'm doing, I literally need to turn off the rest of the world. Like I can't have music playing. I can't like it can't be like, I guess, ridiculously hot or cold. Like I have to give that task everything just to be able to get some degree of results, because I'm just gonna keep getting distracted and achieve nothing. So yeah, because what was it? My boy Vilt, when he used to stay with me, like he would be working on stuff, and he would just like, hold on, let me just turn on the stream real quick. And it's like he thinks better with more ambient things going on, where that is not the case with myself. So it was just interesting seeing, you know, just how different people need different work environments. But yeah, ultimately in the end, it's like, you know, when I stop by the stream, you know, I generally know that person. And sometimes I don't say anything because I feel bad when I go into a stream. I say hello, barely don't say anything, and then I leave because I know that person's going to try to have a conversation with me. And it just feels rude to pop in, say hello, then just disappear. It just feels wrong. So that's why it's like, if I do lurk, like I just do like the soul lurk, just solely lurking, because yeah, I don't know, maybe it's just a little guilt there, but it's like, you know, if you introduce yourself, you kind of need to, you know, interact for a while. So
yeah. I've been in that same dilemma so many times where I see something, I want to engage, I'll randomly be lurking a stream.
Yeah,
you know, nobody knows, and something will be said. There's a conversation going on or something, and I want to put my input. But then there's that. Well, I know if I say something, they're gonna like, oh, this person doesn't come around often. What's up, man? And they say what's up, and next thing you know, like you feel like you got to commit to X amount of time because, you know, now that they know you're there, you kind of gotta reply, say a few things, you know, contribute a bit. Then you're just like, you feel locked into an agreement.
Yeah, it is a bit of an agreement.
You want to be respectful, you know, because, you know, people are, you know, they were once your friends or your acquaintances or whatever, and then it's like, you know, you kind of locked into it for a little bit. So yeah, sometimes I don't say anything, but I know how you feel, man. It's okay.
That helps me. That helps me, because I was like, dang, am I the only one that will just go there and just not say anything? Because like I don't want to be rude. Like it's
because man, there's been times where I pop in and I go through that whole rigmarole of, you know, do I want to say something? Do I not want to say something? You know, yada yada. Then I do, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Will, what's up? Oh, wait, your name changed. How's life going? Ask you a ton of questions. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm glad. I'm great. I'm glad people care enough to want to catch up and see what I'm up to and whatever. You know, they're curious, and I'm more than happy to shoot the shit, you know, and do the same.
Yeah.
But then there's times where like I feel bad, but then sometimes like, you know, I got life going on right now, so yeah. I'll do that, and next thing you know, boop, I disappear. I wouldn't even say, yo, I'm leaving. I just close out the tab, and I'm just like, they won't notice. They'll be alright. So
yeah.
You know, don't feel too bad. It's okay. Sometimes you can go ahead and do that, man. Say what's up. Okay. Do a couple of little, you know, interactions, but then don't be afraid to close that tab, because, you know, you're just trying to do you, man. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's all good.
Okay.
By the way, one thing that did pop into my head while you were talking,
yes,
there's something about your voice that sounds very good in a way that I feel like if you made a podcast, the uniqueness of your voice sounds very intriguing to the point where I think like if you made a podcast and you know that came out maybe like once a week or maybe even do bi-weekly, man. You could do something that's like not too hard commitment. You could do like every other week, and like I think people would be interested in kind of hearing what you got to say, because like I said, you have a very intriguing, captivating voice, and it's just something you should maybe write down as an idea. Like I said, you can find some people, to talk to every other week or something. Line up some topics. Current events that happened up last week before. Line them all up. Upcoming games. You guys can watch trailers together and then react to it live on the podcast. And then record it. Listen, I'm over here. Let me write down this shit for my own. I'm fucking with you, bro.
No, write it down, because I'll be like, you see me hopping into your DMs like, so what notes we got here, buddy? What are our notes?
What about our podcast?
Oh man, but well, dang, appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I don't think anyone's ever like complimented my voice before, so it really does come down to like knowing your uniqueness. So if that is a unique feature and that that soothes or eases or entertains or pleases people in any way, then I would like to do that.
It's something you can consider, and like I said, you can maybe next time you stream or during like the next week or two, get a different feel from the people that come through your stream on the regular, because maybe people won't come every day, but check with your regulars, ask people who are in your Discord, like, hey, I've been thinking, I have a couple ideas, what do you guys think about this, what about that? I can I'm interested in these topics, and and just get a feel for it, and if people would like it, then great, then go ahead, bounce with it. But one thing I will say is, like, if you're thinking about doing if you like the idea of a podcast, and I don't want to discourage you from starting one, just know that it probably would do better if you feel like you grow a little bit more like on your concurrent engagement. Like, let's say you start getting more, like if you do it like, let's say hypothetically you do it and like normally you don't get much people who interact with you on the regular, and you feel like if you do start it, then maybe you won't get as much interaction from there, and then you may feel like maybe I fucked up. Maybe I shouldn't have did this now, because not a lot of people are really watching me in the first place, so this isn't getting much attention anyway. But if you work on everything else that we that you have brainstorming ideas on, like doing more YouTube stuff or skits, playthroughs, and anything that slowly starts to grow your average engagement, then you can say, all right, starting to grow a bit, starting to trickle up, little by little. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to go from 5 people watching on the regular until next week 50. Like, but if you slowly grow it up, it's where let's say every week you start getting 2 to 3 more people concurrently either viewing or concurrently being active in the chat or being like active in Discord, and it slowly grows up to like 25, 30, 40, 50 people, then boom, all right, that's like that's a lot of, if you think, imagine 50 people in person looking at you, watching you like have a discussion. That's a lot of people, man. Like, some people think that number is it's only 2 digits. That's a lot of fucking people. Like, you can slow and think about it. Word of mouth travels fast. People that enjoy things, they like to share that they enjoy that stuff with friends, family, whoever. Boom, that one person can easily double to 2. Those 2 people can easily double to 4 to 8. It keeps going. It's a multiplicative kind of growth there, and you just have to like stay positive, stay consistent, set schedule, and keep, like I said, filling it out. Like, you don't be afraid to ask the people that you're spending your time with what they enjoy, what they like, what they don't like. That way what's going to keep them coming back, and that way you keep them coming back, they keep them happy. Boom, they're gonna, like I said, speak about it, grow it to other people, they'll share it, whatever. And hey, like I said, more people will trickle in when they see more people are actually sticking around, and we can easily grow into like a a bigger small community. that grows into a medium-sized one that will want to see and hear you do things, like other content, like skits and podcasts and all that stuff, and then it'll be easier to see the growth.
Okay. Yeah. Like definitely a podcast. Cause I pinged in Discord a while ago, just talking about anime and stuff like that, like an anime like project. But podcast seems to be just a decent way to go. Decent way, cause I've been having these conversations with friends, like even Seabass here. Seabass, what's going on, man? What up? Yo, we just out here talking. I know I'm late, but I made it to the moisture.
Now let him know he's never late.
Never late. It's always wet around here. There's always enough to go around. But yeah, we're just talking about, I mean, put simply, we're just talking about stream growth. This is my boy right here from way back when, For You days. Will, that's who, now named Sano, that's who. So we're just here talking, just brainstorming, really. Kind of like that same thing we did. So wet. So wet. See, that's the brand right there, Will. That is the brand. Oh, would you prefer Sano or Will? Just for consistency.
Either one's fine, because I know you know me as Will.
Okay.
That's fine too. Like, that's okay. But if you want to say Sano's fine too, man. That's fine.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll probably stick with Will for now.
Hey, that's okay, man.
All right. Cool. But yeah, cause Seabass is our friend. We were chilling, and just talking about different things. And stream always comes up because it's like, like I said, you get that itch, and it's like, yeah, work is going good, but it's like, what is that other thing that you're doing? And that, for me, that's generally stream. Like that I guess you could say that hobby that you want something more from. So if that's the case, then you need to not treat it like a hobby, which is pretty much the core of this whole conversation. I'm treating it like a hobby, and I want non-hobby results. So yeah. The other thing. You remember when I was over there and I said something? I forget how we were talking, but he was like, "Yeah, man, what if you did merchandise? What if you just sold brown T-shirts?" So I was like, "Wow, just a brown shirt, nothing on it." But yeah, that conversation there. But yeah, but we're just talking and discussing. I mean, because I started up Monster Hunter today, and I was just like, man, it's whatever today.
You put it up, and it just felt like another, like you were just copy pasting another day.
Yes. It was just the status quo, like just stream. Cause like I said, it was the video that kind of made me think differently. It was like, yo,
maybe you should show them the video, put it on the stream, press play, and watch it. Or they can watch it all together, or at least the key points of it. You can jump around, save them some time. You can pause and kind of like discuss and reflect on what he said, and kind of like talk with them, relate with it, and see how it goes, man. It's a new style of content today.
Yeah, I won't do it today because I actually need to end in like a little bit.
Nah, I gotta go. You stressing me out. I gotta go.
You're stressing me out. It's too much for me. It's too much. But yeah, that would be very good. Like a React style.
Are you streaming tomorrow?
Yes, I am streaming tomorrow.
Guess what? Tomorrow you can set it up. Tomorrow it could be start off with a game until people filter in. Once you get some people in here, you say, hey, I got an idea. I wanted to show y'all something and get y'all opinion on this. I want to bounce some ideas off you guys. Boom, you can switch it from game to the video. Watch the video. Like I said, pause and talk over the different key points. Get a feel for things, and then go from there. Maybe hop back to a game afterwards, or do whatever you want to do. It's not my stream. It's just an idea.
Okay. Well, I do.
And if you want, I'll be more than happy to stop by. I work tomorrow too. I work Monday through Friday.
Okay. That all right, I need to plan this, but not plan it to the degree where it becomes like procrastination.
Also, I feel like some people feel like I feel like some people think that when they have to do something different from their stream, they have to like stop everything that they're doing, make a whole like plan slash backup plan, emergency plan. Like, all right, if something goes wrong, I gotta have this ready. Like, nah, just chill, just go with the flow. Start off like normal. You can ease into it, do what you normally do. Boom, pop up the stream. Do your thing, get the game on. Shake off the rust, wake up. Get those cobwebs out. Let people filter in. Once they pop in, yo, I was thinking about something today. Pause it up. What do you guys feel about pitch the idea, see if they're down with it, or just do it anyway. Like, hey, look, this is what we're doing today. You just keep run the show, and then go from there, man. You don't overthink things, man. Trust me. Like if you overthink things, you start getting things into your head and making you think that maybe a bad idea, or you feel like something can go wrong, or people are not like this, not like that. Hey, you just got to go with the flow, see how it goes, see how it turns out. It's gonna be okay, man.
Yeah. What was it, Seabass? You said you feel like are you hitting a wall? All right, so technically yes, but it's a wall that I've kind of I know. I guess you could say I know how to scale it. I know how to climb it, but I keep trying to climb it the same old way. Like I said, I just got just a bit of a wake up call. So I was just like, okay, you're doing the same things and it's not going to work. So, and it was a video that kind of started that thinking. So with what Will just said, that is something we will do. I will put that video on, kind of react to it. Whoever's here, we'll go over the points, share our thoughts, areas that I'd like to go through. But yeah, it would be good. What, smash the wall? Smash the wall! I like that. I like that. You can climb the wall, or you can make your own path and just absolutely destroy it. Just destroy it.
Make a tunnel.
Yeah. Oh man. But yes, that is something. That is something that will happen.
Like I said, you have my Discord info here. I'm a member of the Discord.
Okay,
you can
cool.
hit me up DMs if you want. Let me know what time you want to do live. Like I said, I can just be a viewer. I don't mind hopping in Discord as well, talking live about it if you want to. However you want to handle it, it's cool with me.
Okay.
Like I said, I'll be more than happy to at least support you. Hop in the stream, have it open, and talk live in the chat or on Discord. We can go over it and see how everyone feels about things. And more so, just let me know what time and everything.
Okay. What I'm seeing right now, and I hope this isn't a form of procrastination, but I would like to, go for, I guess you could say, one of my more normal streams tomorrow, but on Thursday, that's when I would do the react thing. Because, whoever comes by tomorrow is just like, hey, this is what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Yeah. So, and then Thursday, that will be that move, and I should have it set up in a very react style, so that would be good. So
I like the idea of giving the viewers a heads up. That means you care about them having an input. That's a good thing.
Okay. All right. Well, that's the move then. That's the move. All right. Well, let's go ahead and wrap it up for today, because I do gotta go and work second shift in a little bit. But all right. So did everyone hear that? Seabass, Seren, Kazuma will be reacting to the video that kicked Brown in the pants. Want your opinion? The minute's like 30 minutes long, but it's probably going to be longer because we're going to be stopping and discussing. I could see it taking up the entirety stream block. So yes, we got that. Will has helped us come to this conclusion, and we appreciate it. That's who you've been hearing this whole time. He's coming back to streaming. Feel free to drop him a follow if you already have not. Retired streamer has returned. Yo, Dream Boss, what's going on, my dude? Yo, wait, hold on. BK gonna make that wall into a glory. They're still talking about the wall. All right, well, All right, what? All right, see, these are the people I attract. I love them. I love every single one of them. All right. Don't misunderstand that, but just understand that these are the people I attract. Love every single one. But yeah, so tomorrow normal stream, Thursday react stream to the video with the kicking of the pants. Hilarious. But yo. Oh wait, before we go, Dream Boss did a thing for me. Hold on. It's gonna be a bit of a pain to try to put it on stream. All right, hold on. I can figure this out. All right, we're gonna go here. We're gonna click the thing. I think I should be able to. Yeah. All right, we got it. Desktop display. There it goes. Yeah, look at that beautiful Dream Boss art right there. Yo, a brown original. Yo, stay moist. It's what I always been telling y'all. No, that's just me.
That's nice, bro.
I appreciate that. Yo, also check out my boy Dream Boss. Yo, I love his art style. He says he likes Goofy, and I was wondering why I was just always laughing at everything he draws.
Yo, I like that. I like that a lot.
All right, but yes, all right, but. Okay, we're gonna call it right there. Again, appreciate y'all coming out and just listening, because this is a talk day. It's a talk day. It can still be moist. It can be a moist conversation. Doesn't have to be so monster hunty. But yeah, I'm the only one who blunt enough to say shit like I do. There definitely with the glory hole wall that requires some bluntness. So confirmed. But, alright, again, appreciate all y'all hanging out. We're going to call it there for today. We'll be back tomorrow for some normal monster stuff. But we're going to put the word out that we will do a react stream on Thursday. Let me just go ahead and do it. I need a camera. Okay, I was gonna say with face cam, but I don't.
I like to hear that.
Yes, with face cam, and why? Because so I don't, so I can make it transformative. It's got to be transformative. So all right, your glory hole. I'm off the fish. Okay, no one's making a glory hole. What? I don't know. I hear they're pretty popular, but no one's making a glory hole. Anyway, but yes, I will work on that. And again. Appreciate y'all hanging. I'll be catching y'all tomorrow. Monster Hunter something. Who knows? But all right. I'll be catching y'all later and have a